Hi guys, now that I'm already recording, I decided to share this story. I guess it's just on what happened today. So, backstory first. In one of my classes, it's actually called chemistry problems. We had to research a plant, do some experiments on it, extract its, how can I say this in words? Extract, liquids from it and test it out and see if any of the plants or the specific plant that we're using can actually help. The goal is to cure cancer. However, if not that, then at least prevent it from happening or pause it on its tracks. Now, to be honest, I was supposed to start this in September. It is now October. The reason I wasn't able to start it in September was because I was working. I was also going to school, and I just never had time to go to the lab. The lab was only open 8 to 5, and that's when I usually was working. And so now I'm trying to do it. And since I'm not in the long run of it right now, like I'm not towards the end yet, I'm not sure how we're gonna test it out quite yet. I do need to ask my professor for that. However, I decided to go with hydrangeas. They're real pretty flower. And my professor okayed it. He also okayed foxgloves. I gave him 4 options, and actually he chose those 2. So here I go, right? Going to H-E-B, trying to find the flower. Not H-E-B, Home Depot. I always mix them up whenever I'm trying to say them. So I went to Home Depot, looked for the flower, they didn't have it. Okay, went to Walmart, which is close to Home Depot, didn't have it. Finally, I went to Lowe's, and that was like my last hope. Besides, what is it called? What is it called when there's a lot of plants there? A nursery, yeah. Besides a plant nursery, which I could try. I believe there's one in San Benito, I believe. A little bit, like a 30-minute drive from here. So I might have to check that, or I might have to ask my professor on if I can do a different plant, because the hydrangeas aren't here, and neither were the foxgloves. So it wasn't until we got to Lowe's that they actually told us, oh yeah, we're gonna get some. Yeah, but until February. They weren't in season. She told me that there's a different plant that looks basically the same. It wasn't hydrangeas though. However, I wanted hydrangeas because the leaf actually of the hydrangea has some toxins in it, and of course you're not supposed to ingest a whole lot of it. It could hurt you. You're not supposed to let your pets also ingest it, because it can also harm them. However, I was thinking if I could concentrate it or just dilute it in any way, maybe I can use it in the experiment and see how that works out. But no, they won't get it into February because it's not in season. And I'm like, okay, let me try online. Now, I'm actually gonna try doing it online right now. I'm gonna see if they have anything. Okay, so after looking at different websites, first I went to look at Lowe's, and then I looked at Home Depot. None of them really had the hydrangeas that I needed. They only had alternatives, or they only had them in stocked like at the facility. So when I finally went to Walmart, I was able to find it. I decided to go with the 2-gallon because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in my information and okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my information, put this to order. Hopefully it gets here soon. I'm really hoping it will. I'm gonna try to keep documenting this so that way You guys are updated, I'm updated, and if I forget something I'm doing on it, I can go ahead and just look at the videos and see what exactly I